We're here with the hero of the Backyard Brawl, John Morgan, for our new recurring segment, D-Line for Dummies, where John is going to try to teach Squid, myself, and Dylan, whenever he gets back from vacation, how football works. John, how you feeling today?
I'm good, man. Rested up and ready for Saturday, ready for Tennessee, man. I'm excited.
Absolutely. So we're about to run through a couple plays from the Brawl.
Yep.
How many times have you already watched this game through?
I want to say this is probably watching you guys. Probably this is about my fourth time watching it. After the game, I went straight to the facility, watched it with a couple of guys, me, Haba, Kalaja, Deslin, and I watched it Friday again. I try to watch the TV copy just so I can like hear the crowd noise, stuff like that, so I can get the feel. Because I mean, during the game, it's kind of hard to really understand like what's really happening here, what the commentators say, stuff like that. And Saturday, I watch it again, just to really like fine tune stuff that I watch. And then Sunday, we'll watch it as an entire team, a D line, and then Monday we'll go through and watch it again. And then now we're going on a Tennessee film. So it's been I don't watch it a couple times. So I think I know what I looked out on my plays and I know what I did good and did wrong. So
All right, well then, let's test that. Let's take a look.
so early in the game it was crazy. Haba Baldonado actually got this same play. So I was like on my head, I'm like, man, he actually got cut on this play. So I'm like, man, if they run it again, I know they're gonna throw it right to Mathis, the running back. So I'm gonna have to play the cut quick and try to get out there and make the TFL. Also, I had a pre snap just a pre snap thing was just the formation that we're in this close set with the receivers close and this tight end kind of wide. And I'm like, this looks like a swing back formation just pre snap and watching film throughout the week, and I kind of guessed right, so I was able to make a quick play. You know what I'm saying? Try to get a big TFL, and it played out of my hands perfectly. You know, I played the cut, hopped out, got a quick TFL, and was able to really get a big loss on the defense for sure.
So how much are plays like that educated guesses? You said that you kind of had to make some guesswork about what the side they were coming to and if you were going to get cut.
Right.
And so you jumped it knowing that they were going to kind of run that
Right.
swing out to Mathis. How often is that kind of what you're doing? Like almost coin flip, but an educated one.
I mean, most of the time, you know what I mean. I mean, you can get a lot of different blocks come with different plays. So no, I could have got a cut block, but it could have been a screen to the backside. But I mean, once you get one piece of the puzzle and you can put it together pretty fast. I mean, like I said, the bullets are flying out there full speed. But once you can put the picture together and understand, like, okay, I got this cut block, and now I see the running back flaring out. In most cases, you can assume that that's where the ball is going to. So I mean, once you make that decision, you gotta go full speed and fly for it. So and that's what I did. I took the opportunity to make the play, and I got it for sure.
So take a look from this angle. So is that the tight end on you?
Yeah, that's the Titan 87.
They'd make that mistake again later.
Yeah, definitely. It was a big play in the game, for sure.
So when you're down in your stance, what exactly are you looking for? Are you looking at the ball, or does it depend on the play?
So I call it pilot vision. You know, I want to say I don't want to call myself a veteran, but I've been doing it for a good while. Where
Yeah.
I can look at my guy and also feel the movement of the ball, feel the movement of anybody within my peripheral vision. So, like right now, the tackle's moving first. So as soon as the tackle moves his outside knee, that's the first thing I'm going off of. Now, of course, I saw the ball, but I don't want to move because you might move off the ball and the ref might call offsides on me just because my guy didn't move yet. But in most cases, like if it's third down, I'll probably go off the ball because the ball moves first. I can get a good beat on it. But first and second down, I'll probably go off my man because that's the guy I'm aligned on. So from this moment right here, as soon as I seen that tight end went out, and I felt the tackle's demeanor getting ready to cut me, I put my eyes right on the back. So at this point, I'm not even looking at the tackle. I'm just pretty much just playing football. At this point, I'm just trying to keep him from cutting my legs down. And then from right there, I'm just going to play football from here. So this is the big one right here, man. This was the one that we're backed up in. It was kind of crazy. I didn't expect him to throw the ball to her. I mean, you think you're backed up in your own territory, you know, you expect to run the ball, try to get it out maybe farther down the field, but I mean, just pre-snap alignment and stuff like that. We had a bead on this tackle right here, you know. He kind of gave it away a little bit just based on his stance and stuff like that. I kind of had a beat in my head, but I didn't want to just try to jump it and take the risk because you know that could be detrimental to the defense and stuff like that. But I kind of already had a beat just based on his alignment. You know, I haven't been giving him a lot of work the whole day, so
What about that body language tells you that he's in pass block mode?
So throughout the game and then early in the week, we kind of watched film, and so it's pretty much it's crazy. Like a lot of people don't see these type of details. They just see like the after the play, like okay, it was a pass, but like the minute details so like on our side, we look at stuff like just his foot. So and some plays it might be his foot might be facing forward, and that might be run for us. And other plays his foot might be facing out, and that might mean pass. So in this play, just that minute detail, seeing his foot staggered out a little bit, that kind of told me, okay, this might be a pass play, you know what I'm saying? And just understand also the bigger picture of looking back on just the formation that we're in. You got to think, I'm to the boundary, so this is some of their top receivers. I heard number 13 and number 3 to the field, so you assume, and then 0 to the boundary. These are some of their top receivers in the game, so you kind of already have a beat on this guy. This might be a pass play. You don't put your top receivers in the game if you're gonna run it like that most of the time, and you got them spread out like that. Most of the time it's gonna be a pass. So on this play, it was a bad day. I mean, if you put a tight end on me, man, if I don't make the play, you can definitely curse me out. So once I saw this right here and I saw the tight end trying to block me, I knew it was time to get some money then. And,
what is that move called? Just punch him in the face?
Hey,
The face punch.
I'm about to say it wasn't. I'm surprised they didn't throw a flag on. I mean, the rule is you can't really put your hands to the face is definitely a flag, but most of the times referees kind of let it slide if you don't hold it there the whole time and really drive his face into the dirt. So right here, man, I mean, after I pushed the tight end out the way, I'm running, I'm leaning. I'm like, I might be able to get the ball out, and I come around the corner. And I'm like, okay, he hasn't thrown the ball yet, so I kind of just reach out and knock it down. And like right here, I get up and see the ball, and I'm like, this is gonna be a hard one to try to dive on. And it's crazy. I'm screaming at Hobble. I'm like, Hobble, get the ball. And he's just standing there looking at it. I'm like, so by that point, I turned around. I was like, man,
it was close.
It was close. He was definitely down there scrimmaging for it. But I mean, this is definitely a big play in the game, definitely a dream play for me, you know what I'm saying? A strip sack in this magnitude of a game was something that I feel like changed the momentum of it, you know. Like I said, they're backed up in their red zone and their side of the field, and they want to throw a pass on our defense is something that that's not something that you should do often.
Oh yeah, this one.
So, man, 34 seconds left, 3rd and 10, fourth quarter. I mean, this the play you dream for right here, man. This the big one. This the one that
you had a tweet pretty much describing this exact situation.
Yep. This the one you dream for. You know, this the money down right here. This the one you come out. This the one you watch. Like I said, you watch film in January for. This the one you waiting to make the big play. And I mean, on this play, just to go back. I mean, on this drive, me and Kalijah have been talking, and he had been saying like, if I get a bead on it, if I know it's pass, I'm gonna really try to beat my guard up the field, and I want you to try to wrap around and see if you can get there. And I went on the sideline and told Coach P, I'm like, Coach P, like, Kalijah telling me he's been getting a good grip on the guard, and he's been getting past him, so I'm gonna see if I can wrap around. Coach P, like, man, y'all are veterans, man. Go ahead, get it done. Y'all know that I got trust in y'all, so I told Kalijah, I said, man, you go ahead, do your thing, man. I'm gonna wrap around. Kalijah got through there. He took both guys on this play actually, so I was grateful for him. As you can see, I'm gonna go to the other view so you can see it from the back end. Right there, right as you can see, he looks at me right here. He's like, I'm about to do it. So I'm like, all right, let's get it on. Let's get us the money play. Right, it's 3rd down. Let's get there.
Is that all it takes? Just like him looking at you?
Say, yeah. At this point, we've been playing for so long. It's kind of more time. We don't even have to talk. He gives me a look, and I'm like, I already know what you about to do, man. Just go and do your thing, and whatever you do, I'll play off. And I mean, we does it both times. So if I look at him, be like, if he knows throughout the game, like if I've been killing a guy and I've been taking a couple risks, I'm like, we call it cover me. You know what I'm saying? So he takes a risk, I'll say cover me, or he'll say cover me, and I'm like, I got you, man. Just go do your work your moves. You've been getting to the quarter, you've been causing pressure. So this is one of those plays. He told me cover him. He just patting the double swipe move, and right here, this deer in headlights, man. I'm coming full speed. So right here, I'm like, I got him dead to rights. And he kind of threw me off guard with this spin out move. So I'm like, I think I got him down. So
that is a knee on the ground.
I was about to say
that is a knee on the ground.
Could have reviewed that.
I was about to say, I don't know, man. I don't know. I ain't gonna talk bad about the guys in the stripes, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
They can see
I
that,
was about
right?
to say, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what those guys are looking at, but I mean, to me, that looks like a sack, right? That looks like an in-game sack, you know.
And Aaron Donald thought it was a sack.
I was about to say,
so-
AD thought I had two, so maybe he got some. AD, if you got some influence, you know, if you can make some phone calls for me, call NCAA, try to get me that sack out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make some money like you, get into the NFL. So any sack is needed to get to that point. But
Yeah, Haba and Green owe you for that one.
oh yeah, definitely. They definitely came in after the play and was like, man, you gave us a quick one. And I definitely, to people out there that's watching this is one thing that I have to do better at. This right here, that right there, this one.
Oh.
I'm celebrating. I apologize to Pitt fans. I should have finished the play. I was too excited. I thought it was down. I mean, you can see why I thought it was down, but as on I'm gonna take this on the chin. I definitely have to finish the play. I'm celebrating like he's down. I thought he was down, but at the end of the day, I got QBK is always gonna have my back, so they got him down for a loss. You know what I'm saying?
What was it? The offensive line stopped too.
I mean, they thought he was down too. I mean, you got a guy coming scot-free. It's kind of like, man, like we just lost the game.
One thing I do want to draw attention to, if you could go back to the beginning real quick. Not only does Kalijah clean up the guard and the tackle for you, he then covers Mathis, number 24, the running back.
Yep.
So, I mean, that is...
Yeah, I mean, Kalijah's probably one of the smartest guys on our defense. And you don't really hear that coming from defensive line. You know, when you have a defensive tackle that can recognize that, understand. Okay, I might have got through and took two guys with me, but at the end of the day, it's third down and he's feeling pressure. That might be his outlet just to try to get the ball out. Just got to make a play. And you know what I'm saying? When he's turning around like this, and he's got at this point he's trying to get up, and there's nobody around. So he's kind of in the bound, like, okay, the one guy I thought it was going to be open is not there, but just because Kalijah covered him at the end of the day. So you really don't see a D tackle that's able to have that in-game awareness and say, this is not my play. I can't get sacked quarterback, so let me take away an outlet for the quarterback to throw to, try to get him out of a bind. And I mean, I feel like that's what makes our defensive line so great, because we have a lot of guys that study a lot of film, that stay in the film room all day and study those type of things in those moments and make big plays like that. That's a play that people are not going to see. People are going to see me coming through the A gap, trying to get a sack, but don't see Kalijah saving us on that, getting that, covering that running back right there. That's a really game-changing play that people don't talk about. So,
and that's why you got to tune into D-Line for Dummies with John Morgan, because as fans of the stands, all we see is who gets the sack. We don't know, did this guy get blocked 5 yards into the play? Did he take on a double team, triple team? You never know. So,
I'm about to say, it's right here, I mean, if Kalijah keeps rushing and he gets out of that, just picture Kalijah keeps rushing and Kalijah's in here somewhere, that's a lot of space for Tony Mathis to make a hurl and dive for it and try to get the first down if Jake Daniels is able to try to flick that out to him. So, I mean, for Kalijah to have that in-game awareness to just run with him, just to know that if he gets his ball, he might be able to break for him for a touchdown, is definitely something that I personally think you can't coach that. That's just feel for the game at that point, you know. So that I'm glad to have guys on my defensive line on my team that can feel that, have that in-game feel and stuff like that, and it's definitely a blessing.
We're happy for all of you guys. It was a hell of a game, a hell of a win, and we're moving on to Tennessee.
Yes, I'm excited. That's gonna be. I need y'all to pack that one out, man. Pack the act. Tennessee's a big one. You know what I'm saying? The Johnny Majors Classic. At this point, that's become a rivalry for us. I know they're coming down hungry, ready to get some revenge because we beat them boys down there. So I'm excited, man. It's gonna be a great game.